welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Johnson is out there with Collins, and it's Kennedy in at the 3 spot. And for El Paso, they've got Adams, and it's Augustine in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. At this point of the year, right before the playoffs, Doris, is anyone really playing at 100%? And is anyone really healthy?
Kevin, it's an interesting question because the 82-game season is a real grind, and inevitably there's bumps and bruises, sometimes more serious injuries. The key is, can teams find the appropriate balance between being rested and being ready? And some coaches will tell you they'd rather be rested than ready.
From past the arc, El Paso grabs the miss. They're getting their first look at the season at Vancouver in this one.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Sinks the triple.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Oh, and the jam by Adam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Shot clock reset for Vancouver. Three-pointer, 5 to shoot. Counted, his second make in 4 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Carson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Vancouver shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for Vancouver.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Well, it was Vancouver winning their last game against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Bowen. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And a miss there on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that will tie this game up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Adams defending. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 10.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Fast break, here we go. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
So timeout called here, the first for El Paso. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
Here's Carson. Passes it to Augustine. Here's Carson. The pass to Bowen. 6 on the shot clock. Dennis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shoots from 12. Here's Bowen, and the rejection by Collins. Bowen, good. For Vancouver, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. From deep, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. 15 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Carson kicks to Adams. Fires from 14. Carson, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Adams defending. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Here's Bowen. Vancouver pulls it in. Adams down low. What a tremendous game he played against Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Carson. Launches it. Adams, some nice D.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Drills it from outside.
Number 3.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Timeout called, El Paso. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
El Paso shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Here's Vancouver with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's the 3. They get it again. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 21.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. Guys are making their shots. That's critical.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Vancouver.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Vancouver leading by 15. Pass to Peyton. A minute 20 left to play in the first.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Outside, George. Pass to deep. They can't stop the run with that one. There's the pass to Cannon. The shake. Boom, he jams it straight down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's D after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Vancouver making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. From deep three-point range, the rebound by D. And here's Hardy. Pass to D. There's Porter with the three, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And it's Vancouver with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Carson out there with Hardy. Then it's D, and it's Dennis in at the three. Stripped away. And for Vancouver, they've got Adams. Johnson is out there with Collins. And it's Kennedy in at the small forward. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
3 points.
28 points for him.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Now here's Hardy. Guarded closely. Second chance shot. Here's D. Johnson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Adams. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
Pass to Carson. And here's Hardy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Three-pointers off the mark. For El Paso, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
El Paso making a switch here. Adams checked in. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Puts up a three. El Paso grabs the miss. D's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's tipped. From deep three-point range, connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Adams, the pass to Carson. Back to Adams. Passes to Carson. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
For Vancouver, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. There's the triple. The rebound by D. D's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dennis. That 3 off the mark. Here's Vancouver with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And he makes that one. He's got 39.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's D. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
This one for 3. Not going to go that time. For El Paso, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Carson, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. It'll be Vancouver with their first timeout of the game here. El Paso making a switch here. Owens checked in. And Adams has got the ball here for Vancouver. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. El Paso goes the other way with it. Dennis. Adams defending, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for him.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Drills the three-pointer. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Adams. With the...
That's good. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Porter's checked in for El Paso. Big Daddy comes in for Carson. Defended by George. El Paso grabs the miss. Augustine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Another steal. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now the pass to Bowen. In transition, here comes Vancouver.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? For El Paso, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Outside, George. Back to Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got his third basket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Adams defending, lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. No good with the triple. For El Paso, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Got a piece of it. Adams defending. And the three off target. For El Paso, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. He feeds it to George. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Adams defending. Drive by Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Assist goes to
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Adams. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Takes a three. No good that time. El Paso goes the other way with it. Here's George. Pass to Bowen. The shot's good on the assist by George. Bowen's got 6.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Vancouver, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Now, here's Hardy. He's guarded closely. Shot from the top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
First personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's El Paso with the ball. Porter, no luck. And it's Vancouver holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Vancouver, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The shooting percentage they allow is through the roof. The coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
Put your hands together for your...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's El Paso. Adams is out there with Carson, and it's Augustine in at the 5. Carson gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
And for Vancouver, they've got Collins, also Johnson out there. And it's Kennedy in at the small forward. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Carson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Adams defending. Takes the three. It's not going to go for him. El Paso trails by 18.
Vancouver foul call.
Vancouver making a switch here. Lloyd's checked in.
First team foul. Into the lineup for Vancouver, Lloyd.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Carson. Here's Bowen. He's guarded by Collins. And Adams with the slam.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Adams with the slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And it's off from three-point range. Out to the right wing. Here's Carson. And El Paso, another three.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half.
Vancouver timeout call.
Rolling.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Launches a three. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Timeout called, El Paso.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Back to Augustine. Stolen away. Adams, the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Passes it to Dennis. Here's Carson. Fires the three. Rebounded by Lloyd. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
El Paso ball.
El Paso trails by 19. Adams outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. El Paso shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Throw good, Adams.
Adams. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Vancouver leading by 18. Adams defending. El Paso grabs the miss.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Hardy, he's checked in for El Paso.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your
Just over
team.
3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Bowen tipped back in for 2. Bowen's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Launches it. Rebounded by Bowen. Bowen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hardy. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted by
Hardy's got his first points in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we'll get a look at how the Husselstead game has been going for Vancouver.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
D, he's checked in for El Paso. Big Daddy comes in for Carson. Defended by George. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
And it's El Paso with the ball. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For El Paso, they've taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Vancouver leading by 14. Adams outside. Trying to get open as Johnson. Adams' shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
George passes to Hardy. To the left wing. Here's Bowen. And he uses the glass on the lane. Bowen's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Vancouver, leading by 12. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Vancouver leading by 17. 1:43 left in the third. Offline with his 3. For El Paso, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
There's 1:17 left in the third. Tries again. No good on the shot. El Paso goes the other way with it. Takes it from 10. And he stays with it. George passes to Hardy. 3-pointer. Vancouver pulls it in. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Takes it inside.
Gives the team such a great element, having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Porter finds George. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 9 points for George.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Lays it up off the glass. And Vancouver leads by 17.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
It's stolen by Adams. connects again.
Number 3.
60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Hardy. Drilled from 11 feet out. Hardy's got 5 points now in the quarter. Vancouver leading by 17. From outside the arc. Here's Johnson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And it's Vancouver with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Adams, and it's Augustine in at the 5. For 3, Wilkins. Shot clock reset for Vancouver.
Paso
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
Personal
2 shots
foul,
coming up.
first team foul. Shooting for Vancouver. Lloyd at the line
That
for
free
2.
throw, no good. Vancouver making a switch here. So he comes up empty at the line.
Just can't seem to get right from the free throw line here in the second half.
Adams' shot is off. Vancouver leading by 19 points. Adams defending. Fires from deep. Carson grabs the board. The pass to Augustine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Augustine's got his first basket of the night.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Vancouver. Number 3.
Good on both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Carson. Now Adams. Pass to Carson. Here's Dennis, down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Vancouver leading by 19. Adams defending. The tray. Offensive rebound. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Vancouver. Number 3. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Well, you're looking at the MVP race last season between 3 incredible big men with Jokic, Embiid, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Analyzing that, Doris, what's your big takeaway?
The idea that the big man, the 5 spot in the NBA is obsolete, that argument is over. What impresses me is the skill level of NBA players, particularly manning the center position in the modern age. Highly skilled, can shoot it, can take it off the bounce, and are exceptional passers. Boy, this is fun to watch.
Second personal foul, first
That one is
team
off.
foul. Shooting for El Paso. Dennis.
Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Bowen's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
There's Carson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dennis. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here's Johnson. Tight defense on him. Another shot. And another shot. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Outstanding pass on time and on target.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Out left to the wing. Adams outside. The 3.
El Paso foul call.
Collins checked in for Johnson.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Vancouver leading by 23.
Collins.
Adams defending. Makes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Adams after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. And we all know that injuries are part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Vancouver, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Going inside. The offensive rebound. And it's blocked. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here.
Team ball.
Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
4th personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for Vancouver, number 3.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
And the pass to Carson. Adams dishes to Augustine. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Paso ball.
Adams, the pass to Dennis. And another miss by El Paso.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
A second chance effort. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Adams, the pass to Dennis. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris?
Number 3.
Should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
Now Ingram. Tries it from 19. That shot, no good. So Vancouver will take it the other way. Adams defending, and the layup's good off the glass.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
4th team foul.
That free throw, no good. So Vancouver ends up going with a new group.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Out to the right wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
No good on the free throw.
Number 31 at the line for 2.
That one is no good. And for El Paso, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%.
Number 31, second personal foul. 5th
And the first one counts. Adams, he's checked in for Vancouver.
Paso. Barker!
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Vancouver shooting 40% in the 4th.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Vancouver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. Mullen's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. George is checked in for Adams. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Vancouver shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
They get it again. Count that one.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
He's covered by Ingram. El Paso grabs the miss. There's 31 seconds left in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Mullen with the slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular. And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Ingram taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. He's covered by Ingram. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. We might as well sit back and enjoy this one. And luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And that one falls for Ingram. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Adams with it from deep. Misses there. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.